Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Pokemon Moon Nuzlocke Challenge. Our last episode, we just defeated Gladion for the final time. Our final battle with him went pretty smoothly, and now we finally get a chance to climb Mount LANAKILA. It's been a long journey, guys. It's finally brought us here. Not a whole lot left to do here, guys. Getting down to the very end. And here we are. So, to start things off, we could try catching something out here, or I personally like the selection of choices to catch inside the cave, so I don't know. Let's see if we find anything in here. You know what? Now, I'm not even going to go through the grass. Let's just go ahead and throw on a Max Repel. Let's see, where are they? I haven't used one in so long, I kind of forgot where they are. I think it's right about right down here. There we go. Max Repel. Let's go ahead and use that, just so we make sure we don't encounter something out here, because I would rather save our encounter for inside the cave. There's a little bit better selection, in my opinion. There's just different Pokemon. So, yeah. The Repel is definitely going to last a little bit while we're still in the cave, but that's fine. It'll give us a chance to kind of look around for items. So yeah, here we go. We're going down this way, and I think, yeah, here we go. There's a TM right here. Ice Beam. Cool. Now, I know that Pisces can learn Ice Beam, but I'm not sure if anyone else can. Let's see. No, it looks like it's just Pisces. That's okay. I think I will teach it. I think I'm done with Captivate. I don't even really think I got to use Captivate against Lunala. It was probably the only time. So let's go ahead and do that. Remove Captivate, replace it with Ice Beam. And I do like the Ice Beam on Pisces because if Pisces for some reason has to face a Grass-type Pokemon, it'll give her something to fight with. It'll also help her fight dragons, but we already have Fairy-type moves for that. Flying-type Pokemon in general, they're pretty common, so yeah. So she's got 4 really solid special attacks, which I like that. I really like having a Pokemon with a really well-rounded selection of types to choose from in their move pool. So yeah, starter Pokemon looking pretty good there. Now let's see, which way should I go next? Is there really not an item here? I feel like there should be an item there. Ooh, check it out, guys. You know what this is? Icium Z. The final Z Crystal, guys. That is the last one. Okay, I mean, technically there are Z Crystals for specific Pokemon, but out of, like, the basic type Z Crystals, that's the last one. So, check it out. We can go to the save menu, and you can see there that we now have every single one of those basic type Z Crystals there. That was the last one. Very cool. I don't think we're going to use the Icium Z, because the only Pokemon we could give it to would be Pisces, but, well, I guess we could give it to Zygarde, too, because he has Haze. But I'm not going to do that. Alright, well, while the Max Repel is going, might as well keep looking for items. Still trying to check all these little rocks. They look a little suspicious to me, but apparently none of them have... Okay, there we go. Now I do want to encounter a Pokemon, so... Oh. Okay, our first step. Here it is. Let's see what our encounter is. Dupe's Claws. Alright. Yeah, we're not going to catch ourselves a Golbat. Okay, Drought's out, so I guess I'll just kind of... Yeah, I'm just going to Fire Blast this thing. Boom, that should kill it. Yeah, definitely. Fire Blast is a really strong move. 110 power. Pretty strong. Plus it's boosted with having a stab, and it's boosted from the sunlight. So, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Alright, nice. Full Restore. And by the way, guys, since we completed all of the trials, since we completed that Dragon Trial, we actually are able to buy full restores from Pokemon Centers now. So, Let's see how much money we can collect while we're here. I thought there were some trainers in here, but I guess that's only in the Ultra games. Okay, let's see. Is this going to be our encounter for the Mount LANAKILA? Yeah, okay. Sneasel. I'll take it. Honestly, I was kind of looking for Drampa. It's the version exclusive for Moon version. Which, by the way, I find it really strange, because, so in Moon version, the version exclusive is Drampa, and in Sun version it's Turtonator, but you catch them in completely different parts of the map. Now, I mean, it does make sense that Turtonator would, you know, not be in an icy area. It makes sense, but it's just odd, especially considering that in order to catch Drampa, you have to be much, much later into the game. So it's like the people playing on Moon version kind of have to wait much longer for their version exclusive than the people playing Sun. But because Turtonator you can catch over by the power plant. And don't forget, we actually could have gone to the power plant considerably earlier than we did, just because we skipped it somehow. I remember like looking at that path and I was like, alright, I'm gonna go up there in just a second, and then never did. Alright, so we got the Sneasel. Quick Ball is pretty easy. I'm not really going to use Sneasel. I already know that this team that we have right now is the one I want to take into the Pokemon League. But that's, I guess, if we can keep them alive. Alright. Now, this is the Icy Rock. This is the rock that you have to be next to in order to evolve your Eevee into Glaceon. And technically, you don't even have to be right next to it. You could just be anywhere in this specific cave right here, and your Eevee would evolve into Glaceon as long as it leveled up in this area. Even if it was like from level 1 to level 2. Alright, we're just going to Fire Blast this Golbat too. Get a little bit more experience for our Torkoal. He'll be our second level 51 Pokemon. Wow. See you later, Golbat. And when Torkoal hit level 50, he was actually trying to learn Inferno, which is actually a really rare fire move. Not many Pokemon can learn Inferno, and it's a really cool move. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of Inferno, because, so it's 100 power, that's good, and it will always burn the opponent, which is also really good. But has 50% accuracy. And 50% accuracy is just completely unreliable. It's just like flipping a coin. I don't like that at all. I get that 100 power along with having a 100% chance to burn them is good, but it's just not worth the 50% accuracy in my opinion. I would much rather have Fire Blast with more power and more accuracy. It's 85%, much better than 50. And Fire Blast still can burn them. So, yeah. In my opinion, Fire Blast is a much better choice than Inferno. But I do have to say, the animation for Inferno looks really awesome. It's like you're just summoning this like giant firestorm at them. It's crazy. Well, I guess there's really nothing out here. Let's just keep moving up. Wow, we're already here. See what I mean, guys? This area is so short. There's like an outside area, a cave, and then some grass. You're done. So, I would really like to read this little dialogue here, guys. This guy and his Machamp. I feel like this is a really great dialogue. Check this out. Used to be you could become a champion of the Island Challenge by clearing the 7 trials. I've exhausted all my strength just coming this far. What a trying path it has that we've chosen. So, you know what? Actually, I think at the Ultra Games he went a little bit more in depth with that. It was a little bit more of a moving speech, but he was just kind of talking about the struggles it takes to get here. And it's just kind of like a moment to reflect on all the work that you've done, like getting this far. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure he talked a little bit more in depth about that in Ultra Games. I remember him saying a little bit more. Unfortunately, we're not playing the Ultra Games. So, Professor Kukui called up everyone who had ever passed all the trials or become an Island Challenge champion and summoned them here. He said, "Don't you want to see if you have what it takes to be called a world-class champion?" Yeah, I guess I would get people's attention. Alright guys, this Pokemon Center in particular is a really awesome place to get to, specifically because of this lady right here. Her name is Madame Memorial. And so what she can do is teach a move to your Pokemon that they have already forgotten, but it's a little bit more in-depth than that. I'm just going to make sure no one here has anything important to say or give me while we're here, while I'm talking about this. But, so it gets a little more in-depth than that because technically, this is kind of weird, but some Pokemon, especially like fully evolved Pokemon, learn really good or unique moves at level 1, which is impossible. You can't have an evolved Pokemon at level 1 because the only way to get a level 1 Pokemon is to hatch them from an egg. And, well, I mean, I guess you could have a fully evolved Pokemon using an Evolution Stone, but those aren't the type of Pokemon that would have some of those specific moves I'm talking about learning at level 1. So you're probably asking, well then, how would you possibly learn that Pokemon that move? It's only through this NPC right here, Madame Memorial. Because technically it's a level 1 move, and like, technically they used to know that move. Now, you have to trade her a heart scale for that though. But let's go ahead and take a look, because sometimes Pokemon can learn some pretty crazy stuff. Let's check this out. Let's see if Torkoal can learn anything specifically good. Okay, so Ember, Smog, Withdraw, Rapid Spin, Fire Spin. Now, and then now we're starting to get into the stuff that he was trying to learn while I was grinding. Yeah, there's Inferno. Okay, so, no, I don't necessarily want to teach anything to Torkoal. Yeah, I want to give up on teaching him a move. Let's see if anyone else can. Long forgotten move. Okay, what about a Oranguru? Okay, Oranguru, is it confusion? After you, the user helps the target and makes it use its move right after the user. Yeah, I remember trying to use that, and I still don't think I would. And we don't even have any double battles coming up, honestly. Like, I'm pretty sure we're done with all the double battles, so much for that. And then Instruct was pretty cool too. That one I really wanted to try to use. In fact, I think actually Instruct is the one I was thinking of when I was talking about After You. Yeah, I tried learning Trick Room. I wasn't really up to that. It's like you create a space where for the next 5 turns, the slowest Pokemon moves first. And I don't know why I would ever use a Heart Scale to teach Oranguru Psychic when I just have the TM for it. Because we don't have a whole lot of Heart Scales. In fact, before I agree to teach someone a move here, I want to make sure how many Heart Scales we even have. Now, Glare. I was considering this. This is actually a really good move. It's 100% accuracy, and it paralyzes the opponent. I really like that. But I also like the whole theme of kind of canceling out special effects on Zygarde, so I don't necessarily want to get rid of any of these either. I mean, I suppose I could get rid of Draco Meteor. I mean, our special attack is only like 2/3 of our physical attack. But Core Enforcer is still a special move anyways. Is it worth paralyzing them? Or is it worth having one super strong dragon move to boot? Man, I don't know. I'll consider it. Let's keep that in the back burner for now. Earthquake technically does more damage than Thousand Arrows, but I really like the fact that Thousand Arrows hits the flying type Pokemon. Camouflage is really cool. You like change the type of the Pokemon itself depending on the area that you're in. It's pretty cool. Dragon Pulse. Outrage! Whoa! Okay, we're definitely doing that, guys. Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay, we're definitely getting rid of Draco Meteor and replacing it with Outrage. Because it's 10 less power than Draco Meteor. But, I mean, our physical attack is just so much higher. This is kind of a no-brainer, honestly. Now, okay, I'm not going to teach it to him quite yet. I do want to check on how many heart scales I have before I teach anyone anything. So, let's do that right now that I am very interested in one of the moves. Okay, let's let's see. Where would they be? I think it's over here. Yeah, okay, heart scale, we have 3. Alright, so we have to choose very wisely what we're doing with these guys. Yeah, alright, let's look at our other options here. I really was interested in Glare and Outrage for Zygarde, but then that only leaves us with 1 heart scale for anyone else. Let's make sure there's nothing else we want. Protect, Dragon Tail. Ooh, now this is kind of cool. Fire Fang, Thunder Fang. That's cool. Not sure if I would really use it. Punch, Sand Headbutt. Double Edge, that's kind of cool. Huh. No, nothing really stands out in particular here. Like, Fire Fang was kind of cool, but I still think Fire Blast is probably stronger, even though our special attack isn't as good. It's not that far behind from our physical attack anymore now that he evolved. Alright, let's look at Pisces. Now, we've had Pisces ever since level 5. I don't think there's anything here. No, like Pound, Water Gun. Yeah, that's what we started with in the beginning of the game. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything that I would want here necessarily. Like, Sing is kind of cool, but 55 accuracy, geez, that's just not reliable at all. Now, Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump I actually might be interested in. And Misty Terrain? Wait a minute. This protects Pokemon on the ground from status conditions. And halves damage from Dragon-type moves for 5 turns. Wow, that's pretty cool, actually, guys. Ooh, wow, Hydro Pump and Misty Terrain. Okay, so Hydro Pump has 20 more power than Sparkling Aria, but it only has 80% accuracy. I'm not sure if I want that. And I don't think there's any Dragon-type Pokemon at all anywhere in the Elite Four, so I don't think we really want Misty Terrain. But I'm gonna consider Hydro Pump. Okay, I'll think about it. Okay, I think we have one more Pokemon to check here. Let's see. Golem. Maybe he'll have something. Okay, let's see. Heavy Slam? I'm sure he's pretty heavy. That could be a strong Steel-type move. Charge. Raises the user's special defense. That's kind of cool. Makes the next electric move stronger. I kind of like that, actually, guys. I feel like I might actually use that. But is it worth a heart scale? That's the thing. Steamroller. It's an okay bug-type move. I don't know why I would need a bug-type move here, though. Spark. Not as good as Thunder Punch. Definitely not self-destruct. Man, I was really considering Rock Blast for a while. But it's probably not worth a heart scale. I'm kind of considering Charge, though. Replacing that with Brick Break. Maybe. Huh. Alright, wow, so I gotta decide now, guys. I think Outrage is a must. I think Outrage is a must. That's definitely... Yeah, I have to do that. It's just so strong on Zygarde. And, don't forget, Outrage is like Thrash, so it's 120 power, 100 accuracy, but you're forced to use it for 2 to 3 turns. So once you start using Outrage, you can't stop until it's finished, and then the user becomes confused. At that point, you could just switch your Pokemon. Now, and then this is kind of cool too. Coil raises your attack and defense and accuracy, but we don't necessarily need to increase our accuracy. We don't have any low accuracy moves. Yeah, so here we go. Outrage. Let's replace that with Draco Meteor. For sure. And then we have 2 heart scales left. So, let's see. I kind of like the idea of teaching Golem Charge. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, let's do that next. And I'm still kind of indecisive about the Hydro Pump on Pisces. Like, yeah, it's a really, really strong Water-type move, but 80% accuracy? Like, what if we miss and that really messes us up? Let's do Charge. I like the fact that there's a way to increase his special defense since it's pretty low. Yeah, it's a pretty low special defense stat. And it'll make it to where, like, Thunder Punch will actually be stronger. Because I wish that he had a stronger physical electric move, but Wild Charge is the only other option. And I don't like Wild Charge because it deals recoil damage. I'm not a big fan of that. So we have 1 heart scale left, guys. It's either going to go toward Glare for Zygarde or Hydro Pump for Pisces. So... Oh yeah, by the way, I guess I never told you guys, but I did immediately give the Pokerus to Torkoal and Zygarde, so that they were definitely getting extra EVs the whole time I was grinding. And I still have it, since it's only been a couple days. Now, I think I might end up using that last... yeah, I think I'm going to use that last heart scale on Zygarde and teach him Glare. I do like the whole theme of, like, reducing special effects, but I can't actually think of a specific Pokemon in the Elite Four that has a bunch of stat boosting things. And I feel like a guaranteed Paralyze is probably better. So let's do that, guys. Last heart scale is also going to go to Zygarde. We're going to teach him Glare. It was like the very first one on the list, right? Yep, Glare. Intimidates the target with the pattern on its belly to cause paralysis. Alright, and there we are, guys. This is our team. This is our team with their final movesets ready to move on to the Elite Four, guys. I am so excited. Wow. Can't believe we made it this far, guys. I think I already healed my Pokemon, didn't I? So, you know what? I think I'm going to move my Pokemon around a little bit here. Let's actually... Pisces in the front? No, wait. I know what we're doing. Zygarde in the front. First of all, I really like having Zygarde in the front because he's kind of a little bit... I don't know, he's very well-rounded. He has really good stats because he's a legendary. And there's another specific reason why I'm putting him in the front here, and you're going to see why very soon. But, hold on, isn't there a hidden item here? Oh, there totally is. There's something. Yeah. Wow. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Since we have our final movesets, and we have all these PP ups and PP maxes, let's use them, guys. Finally. Ooh, and rare candy time? Yeah, let's do it. We could sell that max revive, but... Okay, let me look at the Pokemon moves. So I definitely want to use these PP ups and PP maxes on Pokemon with moves that only have 5 PP. So, none on Zygarde. Okay, we have Draco Meteor on Salamence. Torkoal has some. And Golem. I feel like Golem is a must. Because Stone Edge is his only Rock-type move. And I probably will want to use him as a Rock-type. And then definitely Torkoal's Fire Blast. Gyro Ball isn't as important. And Draco Meteor isn't as important either because, you know, Draco Meteor is kind of one of those moves where you don't really want to use it a ton anyways. It's only good when you use it the first time, and then it's still kind of good the second time too. But let's go ahead and use a PP Max on Golem's Stone Edge. So a PP up increases the maximum PP of a move, but for moves that only have 5 PP, it only increases it by 1, as to where moves that have a bunch of max PP already, it increases it by much more. So it's kind of percentage based. But in my opinion, it's really only worth it to use on moves that have 5 PP, because otherwise you really don't need to use that. Like 10, 15, that's usually enough. You don't really run out of PP in one battle, and we have plenty of Lepa Berries in between battles to do, so let's give it to Fire Blast. Now we have 3 PP ups left, so we could just give them all to Gyro Ball if we really want that. Yeah, maybe, because I really don't need to do that on Draco Meteor, honestly. Yeah, let's just give it to Gyro Ball. There's really not anything else to use that on. Might as well. Alright. And now for our rare candies, guys. How should we split this up? Let's see. Now, are there any Pokemon that are close to leveling up? That's really important. Before you use rare candy, you want to make sure that you're not using it on a Pokemon that already is pretty close to leveling up, because then it's kind of a waste. It's like you could have just sent him in one battle and leveled him up that way. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Okay, so tell you what. Really quick, I'm going to move Pisces to the front. We're going to get in a quick battle down below. We're going to go down that elevator, have Pisces just finish off one Pokemon, level it up, and then we'll use our rare candies. And we're going to have to use our rare candies very cautiously, because we only have 10. Okay, let's see what we find here. Hopefully something Pisces can handle. And it's a Steel type. I don't know, what can we do here? I guess Sparkling Aria is really the only thing. Let's see how much damage it does. Okay, we're gonna have to do a couple more battles. That wasn't enough experience at all. It's because it wasn't an evolved Pokemon, and it's not worth that much experience unless they're evolved. Oh, that's cool. Little Snow Runt. It's not going to be worth much experience either, but that's something. Let's go and Moon Blast it. Okay. There we go. Alright, that was enough. Sweet. Alright, well let's restore the PP for free at the Pokemon Center and use our rare candies, guys. I want our Pokemon to be anywhere from 50 to 55. That's why I stopped raising them at 50. I felt like that was a good level and should be safe at this point. It's still going to be tough because I think the Elite Four's Pokemon are like 52 to 55-ish, somewhere around there. But I'm hoping that the experience that we get from fighting the Elite Four itself will help us kind of stack up experience and be prepared for the champion. Because don't forget, after the Elite Four, you have one last battle against the champion, which is still to be there's no champion actually yet, but you'll see what they do. It's kind of a similar scenario when Hapu wasn't the Kahuna yet. It's like, what are you supposed to do if there isn't actually someone in that title yet? Alright, so let's give one to Pisces. Okay. And let's see. I think I'm going to be using a Rangaroo quite a bit. Let's give him 2. Okay. And let's see. Let's give Zygarde at least one. He's trying to learn Crunch? No, we don't need to learn Crunch. Thanks, though. Let's give Salamence one. And I guess since everyone is at least level 51, we'll teach it to... Or not teach it, but give one to Golem as well. Okay. Now, what do we want to do next? Let's give one more to Salamence. One more to Pisces. One more to Zygarde. one more to Golem. Alright, I think that's good. Torkoal's the only one that got left out. Sorry, Torkoal. Alright. Now, let's move our party back around. Like that. And let's keep going. Onward. Oh, Zygarde Cell. Not that it really matters at this point, but might as well. Any other hidden items? Am I missing anything else here? James, wait for me! So after we split up at Aether Paradise, I went and cleared all the rest of my trials, and then I even went back home to train with Elima a bit. I was just thinking it was time to take on the Pokemon League. Then I heard from Gladion that you were already heading to here, James. So I booked it here as fast as I could. That was like the fastest I've ever moved in my life, you know? But that's not what I came here to tell you. James, we're gonna decide which one of us will be the first to the Pokemon League. You're gonna need to use your full force if you think you're gonna beat me and my team when we're serious about winning. Here we go, guys. The final battle with Hau. Wow. He's got a Z-Ring. He's got a Z-move. Gotta be careful about that, guys. I like the way he catches his Pokeball before he throws it. Wow. Alright, here we go, guys. The final battle with Hau. This is going to be tough. You can see why I started with Zygarde at this point, right? So, let's go ahead and use 1,000 arrows. Okay, Psychic. That shouldn't hurt too much. Yikes, but our special defense lowered. That's a little bit scary. Nice. One-shot it. That's the thing. Alolan Raichu is a huge glass cannon. Lots of damage, but gets taken down pretty quickly, especially with a ground-type Pokemon out. Alright. So now we've got a Komala to fight. What are we going to do here? Who should I send out against this guy? The thing with Komala is, like, it doesn't necessarily have normal-type moves, so I was thinking Golem, you know, because he resists normal-type moves, but Komala doesn't necessarily use a lot of normal-type moves. And I'm not really worried about normal-type moves anyways. It's not going to do super effective damage to anybody. I'm wondering... maybe, like, Salamence? Because he's a physical attacker. So maybe Torkoal? Now, let's go with... let's go with Salamence. Intimidate, we lower his attack. And Woodhammer will resist that a lot. Yeah. Double resist, plus we lowered his attack stat. And he takes free gold damage. Alright, let's I don't know, I don't want to use the Z move yet. And I think Fly will actually do more damage than Draco Meteor. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. Okay, so one turn, we stay in the air. We avoid the attack. Oh, nice. So we got to avoid the Sucker Punch. That's pretty sweet. Nice. Alright, let's just do that one more time. Yeah, our Salamence is a beast, guys. He's strong. 176 HP is pretty good. Nice. Took down his Komala. Alright, what else does he have? Ooh, he's already sending out the Incineroar, huh? Wow. Alright, well, we definitely know what we're sending out for that. Water beats fire, and Fairy beats dark. This is definitely the best option. Plus, it's just fitting. It's our starter Pokemon. Darkest Lariat. That's his signature move. Yeah, considering that was actually decent damage. I didn't think it was going to do that much. But at this point, I do believe... oh, you know what? Fairy does ineffective damage against fire, so Fairy types actually aren't super effective against Incineroar. I kind of forgot about that. So maybe I do want to do Sparkling Aria rather than our Z move here. And I'm actually surprised that we're faster than Incineroar. I thought for sure Incineroar was faster than Primarina. Now this Earthquake might hurt. Let's see. Huh. No, that wasn't that bad. Okay. Well, let's hope that our speed stats aren't tied, guys. That would be very unfortunate. Okay, good. Wow. Kind of had like a mini heart attack. I was like, oh, I might regret this. But nope, speed stats are not tied. And I'm pretty sure his Z move was going to be for Incineroar, and he never got to use it. So, so much for that. Good job, How. Alright, now let's finish this up with Torkoal. Obviously, fire beats grass. Leaf Blade, I knew it. He's gonna try to hit us with a grass-type move. I don't think so. Alright, Fire Blast, finish it up. Ooh, and we procced the Quick Claw. Oh, but Baby Doll Eyes. I mean, it doesn't matter, because it lowers our attack stat, and we're not using that. Oh, it missed. Okay, never mind. So much for the Quick Claw. Let's try that again. What? Quick Claw again? Torkoal, you are a monster. That's definitely finishing him off. Wow, alright. Well, the final battle with How actually wasn't that challenging at all. Very nice. There may be no winning or losing before true full power. I don't even know what that means. Maybe it's just deeper than I can understand. Ooh, I really wanted my Pokemon to know how it feels to beat your team this time. But being seriously frustrated will only make me stronger. So you'd better go and become champion, because I'm going to train so that next time I can come beat Champion James. Good luck, cuz. And here, don't... Oh my god, he gave us 3 of them this time. I swear, Revives is his favorite thing to give us, and it's the most useless item in this Nuzlocke run. I'm really glad that the kid who moved here to Alola turned out to be you, James. Oh, that's nice. See you later, How. Alola. Wow. I can't believe we beat How that easily, actually, guys. Check that out. That door, that crazy-looking door right underneath the peak of the mountain. That's the Pokemon League. That's where we're headed next, guys. And is there seriously not a hidden item here? I guess not. Alright, guys. That is our destination. That is us beating the Nuzlocke run. We're going to start that on the next episode. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I know you guys are excited for that one. I definitely am. Been waiting 64 episodes for this? Wow. Alright, guys. I'm going to prepare a little bit. I don't think I'm necessarily going to grind. I think we're at an okay level to take this on. So I'm just going to think about some strategies with my Pokemon team here, and I'll meet you guys in the next episode. See you there.